What's up, guys? FishTankTV.com, Jen's Tanks, coming to you on a Friday, beautiful day, 80 degrees outside. I mean, a bit thunderstormy later, but I'm going to teach you how to clean your betta tank. A lot of people say you don't need to clean your betta tank. Well, that's wrong. When you want to sit in this in your own waste and for months or weeks without getting a water change, I don't think so. First thing you want to do is, especially if you're messing around with your other tanks, is wash your hands. I cannot express that enough. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is wash my hands. Of course, you guys already know how to wash your hands, obviously. Wash my hands. Rinse them real good. Getting all the soap off. Drying them afterwards. Dry my hands now. You want to do at least a 35 to 40% water change. 50% water change once every month. Now, you're gonna need a bucket, or just a regular bucket, your betta tank, some conditioner, or you can use Prime, which I still have some of this left, so I'm gonna use this, and your betta's cup, if you're going to do the 50% water change. Which today I'm going to, because I haven't done the 50% water change yet, and it's been about a month, so I'm going to do the water change, the 50% water change now. I'm going to put him in here. Then I'm going to do his water, scrape his glass. Well, scrape the acrylic glass tank, because it's kind of dirty now. Then afterwards I'm going to dose his tank with flourish for the plants and iron for the plants. Put him back in. Got his light. Now, I won't be able to do this with only one hand. So, I have to catch him. And of course you can wash it out if you want, because it's been sitting a while, which I'm going to do, so I'll be right back. Now for scraping their glass, you can get this scraper. Got it for like $5 at Pet. Got this scraper for like $5 at PetSmart, Petco actually. Now I'm gonna catch him in this. Catch him in this. Anyone there, watch him while you do it. In a cup. About 50% of the water, scrape it first with the scraper, and all nice and clean. Watch the light, of course. And then want to scrape it. Probably wondering why he's back in there, since he hasn't been in there since I got him. I'm not too happy right now. Scraping the tank, keep scraping, and take out your water. Dump it in the bucket. Now, since your betta isn't in the tank, you don't have to worry about catching him in the cup. I'm actually going to take this out. Soaking in the bucket. Cast it out, soaking in the bucket. 50% water change, and I'm also going to clean the filter media. It's been about a month. I want to do that every month. I want to clean it in your tank water so that it doesn't get filthy. and it doesn't lose all that beneficial bacteria that you have cycled your tank so long for. And then after you're done doing that, I'm going to make sure and get a lot of stuff that's brought up from when you're doing the cycle, well, when you're doing the water change, and a lot of dust that floats up. Actually, I'm going to do about a 70% water change. So you do at least a 50 to 70% water change a month. Do 30, yeah, see, that's a bit ugly. Do a 30% water change every week, every other, unless you have a bowl. And I suggest doing your water at least every 3 days. When you want to condition it in it, of course. And then after you're done doing that, you're going to want to put the water back in, which I'm getting all the poop off of this, which I might have accidentally knocked a snail out somewhere along the lines. Put that back in. Go get your water. See, the tank's kind of small, so you can't really tell that it's about 50% water, 70% water change. Now this is the important part. While your bed is in here, you want to keep an eye on him while the water is filling in the bucket, so your bed don't jump out. Then afterwards, you put him back in here after you dump the water, because some bedders don't like the current. See, he's getting kind of mad at me now. I know, you'll be back in your tank soon. I'm sorry. Now, when you're filling the bucket, you're going to want to make sure it's temperature and not cold. And you're going to want to wash your bucket. Depending on how big it is, your tank is, you're going to want to have it maybe. I'm going to put you guys back. That's my cat yelling at me. What do you want? You're watching me do my video and bugging me. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the bucket. I know, shut it up. If you really want to, you can make sure your cats or other animals are out in the room when you do this water change. When you're getting the bucket, they don't try to eat your betta. I know. Can you stop whining at me, kitty? And now with my betta, he doesn't mind the little bit of salt that I put in there. So, oh, that's scratch. Darn it. Didn't think that would scratch. But you can also put a little bit of salt in, since my betta doesn't mind it. But regular bettas, you can't do that with, because they don't do well with salt. You see the placket? Just put a few scrapes in, and then stir it around a little bit. Stir it around a little bit with a teaspoon. You don't want to get your fingers wet. Then you put your cup in so you don't disturb a lot of the ammonia that's underneath the gravel. Pour it slowly. I'm actually pouring it into the castle, that way I don't stir up a lot of the ammonia that's in the gravel. I don't have a lot of dust going everywhere. Mr. Beta, I know you're mad at me. I'm doing your water change. You're in that cup again. And you want to talk to your beta while you're doing this, because he wants to know what's going on while he's back in the cup. Betas love being talked to. Basically, any pet loves being talked to, like my cat. And you can tell he's stopped whining at me. And my fish seems to like it. He's a little bit calmer now that I'm talking to him, telling him what's going on, what's happening. When's he going back in his little tank? It's not really little, but it kind of is. To him, it's like passing from that cup. And then fill it up. Dump the rest of it in there. Once you get enough of the water out, then you can actually dump it in without causing too much disturbance. Dump it on top of a decoration. And I think I have a little too much water in there, in my bucket. And then, if there's any dust or debris that's been moved around, and there's any big particles you really want to get, use your net. Get this net at PetSmart, Petco. That's my phone. If you can hear it. Getting some of the food that was left in there and he didn't eat. Then once you're done getting it out, you can rinse the net under the water to get the stuff out. And slowly pour your beta back in there. And there you go. He's back in his home, all happy. And everything back where it was. Wipe down your glass from all the water droplets. And that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, subscribe, tell me what you think, tell me what you don't like. Ask any questions you have. You can catch me on fishthanktv.com. And that's it.